Yeah, you're beautiful, baby. I just want you to see yourself how I see you. Yeah, you and I don't really see the same thing. When you look into the mirror, watch the sun go off. I just need you here with me, the main thing. When you look into the mirror,
So,
baby.
who are you two and where are you from?
Well, we're from PG County, Maryland. I go by the name Quincy Psalms,
I go by the name Jay Zell.
and we are 1AMVIBES.
So, tell me how did you guys meet?
Ninth grade, we both had classes together. So, like, we had Algebra 1 and U.S. History. And basically, like, it was just, he was good in Algebra 1, and I was really bad in it. And I was good in U.S. History, and he was bad at it.
Fucking terrible.
Yeah, so like, we just kind of like bonded over that, and then found out that, well, I found out that he raps, and then I was always rapping, so we was like, hey, let's rap, like let's rap together, and we was just making hella songs, not dropping nothing, and it just stemmed from that. Like we got into college, we began songwriting and ghostwriting, and then yeah, we got all this from that.
As our sound developed and as it really became something of its own, I think that was when we really decided to pursue a musical career in that way. Just because we really felt like we knew what we had and we knew how to develop it.
All right, so take me back to the time y'all first met.
So, what is that? What is that?
The time we first met.
Us?
Nah. The time we first met, it was fuck. I think you walked up to me because we had just gotten our history test back.
Yeah, that's right.
You're like, hey, what's up? How did you do? I was like, son, I failed like shit. I remember I got a 98 on the history test. It was out of 200 though, so that was kind of where shit started to get all bad. And I wanted to say, you got an A, right?
Yeah, I got an A. Yeah.
And we kind of just like bounced jokes off each other for that shit. And then we realized like we were in the same algebra class too, and it was basically like the exact same thing when the test came back for algebra. So it was just kind of funny in that way. And we started off just joking with each other about it, and then it kind of developed into us really helping each other out. And we figured out we rode the same bus and stuff like that. So it really kind of just developed from there. Yeah.
All right, so switch topics a little bit. What's the process for writing a song with you two?
Basically, we just, most of the time, now it's me here in this studio, and we just throw on the beat and we freestyle. We freestyle the hook because we usually just, the hook drives us, our creative points, what we want to say in the song. So we go with the hook first. When we was in college, it would be like, I would recognize a beat for us, and then I would send a voice memo, and I would say, hey bro, is this it? And it'd be like, yeah bro, fire. It's always fire. If it's like good, it's like, yeah, it's probably not gonna make the cut. But if it's fire, yeah. And then he'll do the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the big word I would use to describe it is really just like it's like a really, like the most organic way I would say of coming across and making music in that way, I think. Yeah, like he said, we have a good ear of recognizing what each other will be good on and what will be a good song for us. And, we kind of attack it in different ways, whether it be, he's big on using words and coming up with powerful messages, and I kind of attack it from a melody standpoint. But yeah, we really just work on from there to develop the sound that we think is best for what we're working.
Do you have any worries about oversaturation?
would say no. I think one of the biggest things is just like, you know,
15th.
March 15th.
Yeah, March 15th.
But nah, I would say like one of the biggest things is just like good music is good music, and I think that regardless of how much we produce and regardless of how much we create for others, as long as the good music continues, as long as we're on our shit, then there's no reason to worry about that, I would say. So yeah.
Yeah. I ain't worried about that, dude. Like, I feel like our volumes, like the first two flew under the radar so crazy, and they're like, we gave so much. Like, I really, 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 really feel like we gave so much in the first two. Well, that second one, the most. Like, I feel like we gave more songs. The songs were longer, and we gave a lot in Volume 2. And Volume 2 did well, but a lot of people didn't hear about it. Now Volume 3's out, and more people are listening. More people are becoming fans. Like, we're getting people on. Like, people are putting us in their playlists and stuff like that. So I really feel like we're going to take our time and, like, give you guys a great project that's self-titled, and y'all are going to love it. So now you're going to be like, we flooding the industry with this.
So who are y'all favorite artists in the DMV area?
First of all, Paris Levon, that's the number one on my list. I think he's next thing popping. That's also Julio's brother. Yeah. I think Paris, I was telling bro, he got the most unique flow, bro. It's crazy. I think I like Black Fortune, Masago, Cicero, Leland Darts. Yeah, these are good artists from around here.
So would y'all prefer to stay independent or sign a record deal?
I'd sign a distribution deal depending on what's in the paperwork. Like, we ain't gonna sign away our publishing, and we're not gonna sign away our masters. So if they coming at us with that, it's like, I don't know, because like if you sign away the publishing, like they literally have they have rights to your ideas, your intellectual property, and if you sign away your masters, it's like you can't really even say that that's really your song, because once it's mastered, that's the one that's on the radio, so they getting those, like they getting all that money. So like it all depends on what's in the paperwork.
Yeah, I totally agree, man. It's highly dependent on what's like the terms that are negotiated, whatever. For that reason, honestly, I'll probably lean more towards staying independent, just because, you know, it takes a lot of the complications out of things. So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
We can have leverage. Like when we create such a fan base and we have the power to put asses in seats, like we can sell out arenas or sell out stadiums, like you better come to us on our terms. Like you can't don't come to us saying, oh, we want space and everything that came with that record. Nah, bro, like it's all about smart moves. For real.
Yeah.
Alright. That wraps it up. 1AM Vibes, you feel me? Y'all doing big things out here in the area. Look out for them.
We got merch on the way, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
1AM Vibe hats.
T-shirts or
We have
hoodies?
we have hats coming out first, and then
Alright.
T-shirts, and then if those are doing well, we might do a little bit of hoodies. We might do a little bit of hoodies.
Yeah. Alright.
This is man, start man from real to real.
All I hear from you is complaints, yeah. You say say you need space, yeah. Switched on me like lanes, yeah. Yeah. Shit done changed, yeah. You say you need space, yeah. Switched on me like lanes, yeah. If I changed on you, baby, truly I'm sorry. Switch lanes on you, baby. I truly am sorry, no. I've been real with you, I've been clear with you, I know. But second chances ain't for the romantic, no. But we need an exception for this love.